So I'm doing hive inspections on the colony that's left after my splits. So I came in on the 8th and 9th and split these. Today is the 19th. This colony was a strong colony. It had 15 frames of bees, 17 frames total in here with a feeder. There were 9 frames of brood. I moved all the brood upstairs, shook all the bees downstairs, put a queen excluder on. Came back the next day and took all of the brood. So the queen was left in the bottom box with no brood. And we're gonna go in here and see how she did to fill that out. So that's been a week and a half now. They're eating on the pollen patty pretty good. We got pollen coming in now, but we had a little bit of bad weather. Boy, they sure consumed it as soon as they had bad weather. That's why it's on there. I'm gonna do a video in a second to hear about feeding. Had some questions. So, give you what I know. Here's a crappy frame that was put in there, hoping they'd start drawing it out and fixing it. Because I did put the pollen patty on and filled their feeder with 1-to-1 syrup. But we're on a really nice maple flow right now. Our big leaf maple, western maple, is in bloom, and the weather's good, and it makes a really nice, very light colored honey. So they're drawing this frame out. This was given into them with just a starter strip, and they've done that to it already. The problem with the starter strip, well, the good thing about a starter strip is they will draw the comb out faster. The bad thing with a starter strip this time of year is the only thing they're going to draw on it is drone comb. And our queen is wandering around on the drone comb because it's brand new fresh comb and she's looking for a place to lay. Get in there, Queenie. And she does not have a mark on her, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to mark her blue because she is last year's queen, as far as I know. I don't believe that they had requeened these colonies just before they sold them to us. I like to take the time to mark my queens. There's always some danger involved in it. You can hurt her every time you handle her, and I have. I broke their legs, smashed one some, but it saves me so much time later when I'm going through these colonies looking for something, whether it's brood or nurse bees or whatever. Now, that's all fresh drawn comb also. That was an empty frame. They've drawn the entire thing up in drone comb. But I want some drone frames because I'm going to do the drone removal as a part of my mite treatment. And I tried to order some, and Mann Lake's been out of almost everything this spring. So there's a spotty pollen frame, nasty old dirty pollen frame. So these guys, I must have robbed a lot of supplies out of them too and shoved back a whole bunch of nasty old frames for them to work on. So, and they are working on them. But we're about to get into what the queen's been busy doing. Look at that. She's got the cap brood in the center. The rest of the entire frame is brood, ready to be capped. Day 9, 10, 11, wherever we're at. So they cap them at day 9. That means she laid up a hell of a lot of brood in a day or two. Another entire frame full of capped brood. That frame is full of milk brood. All the way out to the outside edges, which have eggs. That's